Hey everyone, back with another Grand Theft Auto 5 modding tool. This time it's a weapon editor. Much the same as the handling editor, except with a hell of a lot more values to change due to the weapons being absolutely flooded with different variables. I think I counted something like 200 variables for each weapon, so it's a lot. I didn't read in every single one. There's a lot of things in there, like a lot of complicated variables involving like X, Y, and Z within the one tag that I just didn't bother with. This alone took about 12 hours of straight work just to get working, because the weapon.meta file is a lot more complicated than the handling.meta file. But anyway, let's get into this, and I'll show you what's up. Right, so it starts off pretty much the exact same way as the handling editor does. You've got your weapons.meta default location, just displayed there for you so that you can get it out of Open4. And once you've got it out of Open4, you just browse to it with the window that pops up. Mine's just here, so open that up and give it a little while to load. Again, there's more values in this, so it takes a bit longer to load them in, but it will get there eventually. Just give it a couple seconds. Normally takes about 10 seconds ish. And here we go. As you can see, the colors are different. I'll swap those out to be a bit more readable for you. But that's a new feature I've added into both this and the handling editor, is you can now change the colors of the text and also the table highlighting. So yeah, as you can see here, it loads in pretty much the exact same way as the handling editor does, and you've got a whole list of values here that you can change. Things here that say no value entered, that's when in the file there is no value entered in the file, so you can still put something in there if you want, but yeah, that's what it is by default in the file. But yeah, I'll start scrolling down just to show the sheer amount of values that you have access to within this, and there's still probably a good 20 to 30 missing, probably around 20 missing that are X, Y, and Z positional values that I don't load in. But yeah, so there's a lot there, and that's the same amount for each weapon. So once again, to scroll through the weapons, you use your right and left arrow keys. So you can see I'm scrolling through now. So here's the pistol. You can see I've made a few edits here for the force. Doing that makes it so that when I shoot a car or a pedestrian in the right spot, they absolutely go flying. I think it's hilarious. But yeah, there's a couple of force values here that aren't included. I'm going to try and add those in soon. But for now, those aren't there, but hopefully I'll be able to get those in within a later update. So yeah, it's pretty much the exact same thing as the handling editor. Once again, it's B to rebuild the weapons.meta file, and I'll do that now. Once again, because there's more values, it takes a fair bit longer to do it. So hit save, hit yes, and then just give it some time, normally about 10 to 20 seconds. And there you go. So now it says build complete, it confirms it, and you can come out here. Here is my file, and once you open that up, it'll show the same as the other file does, like when you first pull it out of the game, except it won't include the tabs because there was no point in me writing all those back in. There is one weapon in this that isn't included, and that is weapon ball, which from what I know is the weapon. So is the ball that you throw in the activity that you do with Chop. When you're playing fetch with him, it's that ball from what I know. For some reason, the tags in that weapon alone aren't set out the same, which caused a hell of a lot of issues in regards to reading them and writing them back into the file. So to save on time and to get this thing working, I simply don't include it in the editor anymore, and it doesn't get edited or rewritten. It's just left alone because it was just causing too many issues and crashing the game. But yeah, this is the weapon editor. Once again, I hope it helped you guys out. I hope it helps you mod your games easier. And I'll see you in the next video.